What's up, Ranger fans? PR Mayhem back with a brand new video, and today I'll be doing an in-depth review of parts of a Batman Arkham Asylum cosplay. Just so that you guys know before I get into any details, everything that you see here, this whole package is for sale. I've advertised it on Ranger Board, on my Facebook, PR Mayhem, and Facebook Rangers. Just a little FYI, if you're not a member of Facebook Rangers, I strongly suggest you joining. It's a great little sort of group. You can buy, sell, trade anything cosplayish. You can ask questions about cosplay if it's your first time cosplaying, and also it's just got loads of cool pictures of people sharing their cosplays from over the years. So it's a really cool group to be part of, so I suggest you join it. If you're interested in this, I do have a price. By all means, either message me here on YouTube. Please don't message on the comments below saying yeah, I'll take it, because that doesn't do either of us any favors, because I don't have your details, man. So message me, private message me here on YouTube, or private message me through my Facebook page, PR Mayhem, or private message me on Ranger Board, Evil Green Ranger -F5, whichever, if you're interested in buying this stuff. I'll be going through a whole review of the thing, so I'll be talking about who's made what, etc, etc. The review today will be in regards to the cowl, the belt, the gauntlets, the boots, and the gloves, which I was going to modify into an Arkham Asylum style Batman glove before I decided to nix the whole idea. Anyway guys, let's get straight into the video. And I'll start from the head and I'll work my way down. This is the cowl of the suit. It was made by Sean from ReevzFX, and as far as I'm aware from what I've read and researched online, they are widely regarded as the best cowl and general prop makers for the Batman cosplay suits. The detail in this thing is very good. The actual material that's used is phenomenal, very strong latex, and the sort of artwork and the sculpting of the cowl itself match up remarkably well to the Arkham Asylum video game Batman, from all the screenshots that I've taken personally from the game to do my research into who to buy from. So I'll go ahead and go into some of the detail. Firstly, the reasoning that there's bubble wrap inside, well, there's two reasons. Number one, I thought it would just show you sort of like the areas and how big the slots were for the mouth and the eyes. Also, I haven't actually worn this, it's never been worn. This bubble wrap has actually stayed in there the entire time that I've had it. So I'll start with eye detail. You can just see, even there, the grooves on sort of like the forehead area are phenomenal. The way it sort of you've got the dimples there, and the way it curves inward. It's just a slight thing, but it just makes all the difference in the world. Then you've got sort of the baggy-eyed area there, where it leans off towards the side, and then you've got the sharp corner of the eye slot, along with the arch around the side there for the temple. You've got the... I was really worried about this when I first ordered it. The way the mouth is sort of open, I was worried it would just go sort of straight up, but they followed the detail remarkably well to they've actually sort of cornered it off to the side there before joining. I was afraid it was just going to be a straight joint straight there, which is a really good detail as well. You've got the actual neck area where you've got the V neck, no pun intended, sort of area going down towards the middle. Then you've actually got the top part where, and that was my out of all the sort of Batman interpretations that I've seen, Arkham Asylum is genuinely my favourite. Whether it's comic book, video game, TV, whatever, the Arkham Asylum one is, even the Christopher Nolan stuff, I regard this Batman as being my absolute favourite, both in character and costume. He's just phenomenal. I mean, just the way these sort of stick up, because they're not overly long, but they're not too short, because I know a lot of people thought that the Batman Beyond, or the Batman of the future here in the UK, thought that his ears were too long, but these ones are just right, because I thought the previous ones were a bit too short. They're more like the ones from the the Justice League TV series, or the Justice League Unlimited TV series, just the right length, and they've got a decent amount of thickness to them as well. They're not too skinny and they're not too wide. Right. Just give you an overview of it. I mean, there you've got the jawline as well. A really nice cowl. The ear slots there. The back. And that is the Batman Arkham Asylum cowl. Next we've got the item which I'm primarily known for collecting, the belt. Very nice belt buckle made of a very sort of latex rubbery material. a lot more rubbery. I thought it would come out as more plastic when I first ordered it, but it's a beautiful, beautiful belt. Again, molded or created after the Arkham Asylum version of it, the bat belt. Very nice detail. You've got the 6 coils there, and they are sort of cylinder shaped. There's no cheating involved there. They are proper cylinders going all the way across. Of course, these are through and through, they're solid. There's no actual pockets in them, unfortunately, so you won't get accurate as far as that's concerned. So you've got the 3 on the side, and then you've got sort of like the clip for the belt buckle itself, which oh, gone too far, which is very, very detailed. Again, you've got sort of the eye letter with the latches on the side. Again, all one solid piece though. Same all the way across. It is interchangeable, it is adaptable to different sizes, because on the side here you'll see that it's actually attached, it can be attached with Velcro. So what would happen is, you see sort of the overview there. I'll just actually back up just so you guys can have a sort of decent look at the width of it, what kind of person it'd fit. It is a very long belt, but again it can be changed up to fit your needs. I'll just flip it over here. Then you've got the rubber back, solid all the way through, very durable, very stiff, won't rip or bend or tear or anything like that. And it's a very simple case of you adapt it how it actually fits you. So if I just wing that around there, and there you've got the latch on the back from the Velcro, and there you've got your Batman belt buckle, or your belt, your utility belt I should say, to be more accurate. This again, much like the cowl, was created by Sean from ReevzFX. Again, a tremendous piece of work, very detailed, absolutely beautiful belt. All these things that I'm selling, I wish I didn't have to. I'd love to do a Batman Arkham Asylum cosplay, but it's just not in the cards, unfortunately. I'll stick to Ranger stuff. But again, it was created by Sean, very well detailed. Took him about 3 months to get to me. All this stuff's brand new, never been worn. In fact, that's the first time that I've actually done the Velcro side of it up, along with not wearing the cowl. So that's the utility belt from the Arkham Asylum series. Next up is the Gauntlets. Bam! Next up we've got the Gauntlets. And don't worry, they're not different, they're exactly the same. This one's just turned up to show the underside. Again, both made by Sean from ReevzFX, the best prop maker as far as Batman is concerned, especially in regards to the Arkham Asylum series. These gauntlets do look phenomenal, very show accurate, although it's from a video game, so game accurate, is that the word I'm looking for? They're very game accurate, I'm not too sure. Anyway, I'll just roll with it, that's what I'm calling it. You've got the 2 lines there, going down to the end of the gauntlet. They're actually going quite a bit, if you can see there on the camera. Then you've got the spikes on the side. Not to worry, these aren't actually resin, they're not actually solid, they're actually quite rubbery, much like the cowl is, much like the belt is. I think the reason for that, and they didn't go with having actually like resin ones where they'd be stiff, is just in case people walking through, like doing cosplay and stuff, you might catch it on someone else's cosplay and have it break off on you, so they've made them quite durable, which I think was a very, very good idea. Just to give you a size comparison, this is the only thing out of the ReevzFX stuff that I've actually tried on. Obviously I can't actually do the strap itself, but that just gives you a really bad representation actually, there you go. That gives you a half decent view of what it's like. Obviously I can't undo the Velcro and stuff with one hand, I'm not that talented. This is the underside, you've got the shiny interior, much like the cowl itself, which you see there. You've got the Velcro strap, so you can tighten it, much like the belt, to suit your arms, to suit your forearms. Unfortunately I am holding a camera, so I can't do that. But yeah, so there you go. Those are the ReevzFX made gauntlets, absolutely beautiful. And here we have the boots. These are one of 2 things that aren't actually made by ReevzFX. These were from a random eBay seller. When compiling everything from ReevzFX, etc., I did discover that they don't actually make boots, along with several other items from the cosplay. So I went scouring eBay. These were actually the best ones that weren't the best ones that I found. Sorry, there were other ones that were sort of like a little bit more accurate, made of better materials, etc. But they were very, very expensive for a pair of boots. And considering how much you guys know that Ranger cosplay boots go for these days, You can imagine how much they must have been for Batman boots for me to say that they were too expensive. Hint, hint, wink, wink. So I went for the next best thing, and surprisingly, considering how cheap they were, these are really nice boots. I think they were just called Batman style leather boots, but they're actually very, very nice. They're size 10s, and I've sort of painted myself into a corner here because I can't actually show you the front of them because they're flat on the bed. There we go. So you've got the sort of arch going over the foot there. You've got the ankle support there at the back. You've got actually a very sturdy boot itself. These could be worn just for sort of like casual footwear on a daily basis. I wouldn't advise it though, for obvious reasons. But yeah, pretty nice and remarkably comfortable, to be honest. You've got the zip up the side, which is unique. Normally they go on the back, but indeed very, very comfortable, very sturdy as well. And when you're wearing them, because they go from in towards your ankle, out towards the top of your leg, they do feel remarkably comfortable for a pair of leather boots. They're far more comfortable than any of my other Ranger stuff anyway, that's for damn sure. But again, these were the only ones that weren't made by ReevzFX. These were from a random seller on eBay. But I thought it was a pretty good investment considering how much they cost and considering how well matched up they went with my other gear. And here we are with the gloves. These are the gloves that I was going to modify into Arkham Asylum style Batman gloves. As you can see probably from the logos, you probably recognise them. These were bought off of eBay. They aren't actually custom ones. But considering that I've actually scrapped the cosplay, I have no more use for them. They are pretty nice. They wouldn't take much to actually change them into Arkham City style gloves, to be honest. Even if you couldn't use rubber or resin or latex, etc., etc., you could actually just do a bit of a paint job to match them up to the likes of the Gauntlets and the Cowl and everything else. Even just a bit of paint would do. But they are very nice considering they've already got sort of layers to them. You can see sort of the rubber there and some of the detail on them, and that would help in a long way in making them sort of Batman style gloves. You've got the underside as well. You've got some nice soft padding as well. Not much pretty cheap gloves that would sort of do, considering out of all the things that you'd be wearing with the bodysuit, the cape, the belt, the boots, the gloves, the gauntlets, the cowl, the cape, etc., the gloves would probably be the last thing people are looking at anyway. Let's be honest. And there you go, my review of the incomplete Batman Arkham Asylum cosplay. Just a quick recap, you've got the amazing cowl made by ReevzFX, along with the gauntlets and the belt, and then you have eBay Batman style leather boots, size 10, along with pretty cheap black cycle gloves from eBay. All in all, not bad. As far as the cowl, the gauntlets and the belt go, certainly you won't find any better. I mean, Reeves is widely regarded as the best guy as far as those are concerned in the Batman cosplaying community. Anyway guys, that's it for me. I want to apologise considering I've been away so long. I think the last video that I made, it was either Expo or it was the Ranger DVD box set review, one of the two. Either way, feels like a really long time ago, so sorry I've been away. But yeah, if you're interested in this stuff, as I said, message me on Facebook, comment, or message me on here, private message me, etc., etc., and just let me know. Anyway guys, that's it from me. I hopefully will have another review for you guys within the coming month, fingers crossed, if all goes according to plan. Anyway, I'm PR Mayhem, and I will catch you as always next time.